to Ohio, match 15. Gus Emerson of Oregon, weight class 150, come to the skybox. Gus Emerson.
Dixon. George Dixon, give the skybox a call.
Out of bounds break.
I like this rep. This is definitely my favorite rep. He's cool as shit.
The tattoo guys are great so far. This one's made some.
Oh, really? You're good. You're good.
Come on, guys. Here we go. Action. Here we go. We need you still.
Was it a takedown?
It was a takedown. I thought it was. The coaches thought it was.
You know what they always say though, at the end of the day, don't leave it up to the ref. I haven't even seen the coaches all day. I haven't even seen the coaches all day.
I have. They're actually doing stuff. Kind of. Like
When they want to.
70-30, I'd say.
70 on or 70 off?
70%. I'd say more like 65-35.
Your attention, please. About 61.99 will be moving from mat 3 to mat 4. 61.99 is moving from mat 3 to mat 4.
What? You can use him on.
Your attention please, bout number 6200, 6200, will move from mat 2 to mat 5. 6200 moves from mat 2 to mat 5.
You got any time to stop?
Yes.
It should be green. Green should have 5. Green should be the other way. To the right. Good. 5-2. 5-2 green.
5-2 green. Okay.
Yes, sir. And put 8 seconds on the clock.
No points. Don't let it be speed.
You good? Relax. You good? You good? All right, here we go. Put 8 seconds on the clock.
8 seconds. Got it.
All right, here we go. Set. All right, here we go.
Time, let's go. Short time. Up your feet. What do we got for the score right now? 5-2, but how did we get to 5-2?
Let me see.
Paper towels, please. Paper towels?
Yeah, what's the defensive one?
Yeah, but that's on. It's a cut on the lip.
You have to get the trainer.
There's nobody got near from. So why we have near from?
Because I had to go through and replace it. So I think the scores.
Can we 5-1. 5-1. Go. I just want to confirm. I want to make sure we're good. So your guy had the one escape, correct? Yeah. Can we delete all that? Yeah. 5-1. One escape. We got the score is 5-1. 5-1.
So this is honestly a real that's a bad call. Even the guys staying behind us.
Here we go. Red, you going down? Red going down.
Gas out, let's go. Pressure forward. Pressure forward. Don't worry about it. Pressure. Let's go. Keep control of that wrist. Keep control. Do not let go of that wrist.
Lemon.
Put out now. Don't waste time now. Put out. Step back, Logan. Step back. Hey, smart. It's a good match. Step up. Hey, Jay, really showed up here.
Third. Minute 10. I mean, a minute 10. You got it. That's so important. Knocks it up.
What were you leaning on?
How'd you get original on your four? It's like almost a perfect circle, too.
Here we go.
I would not put your head behind that.
I probably wouldn't do that either.
Because the second the table was getting smacked beside the head.
That's why I laid on, I think that is Neve's backpack. So well.
It's just got a bunch of water and stuff.
Use the hook. Build up. Your legs back. Snatch that wrist right here. Keep both feet. This is where you want to be, Melvin. Keep both. Smart here. Head out. Corner. Don't waste time over there. Yeah, good job. Put it together. Yes. Short time, be smart. Don't let him waste time there. Hey, sprint. Hey, should be 4 seconds.
I'm fixing it. I got you. I know. I got you.
Be ready, Melvin. Go, sprint.
It's at 3.5 on the computer. It's at 3.5 on the computer.
It's at 3.5.
144-pound quarterfinal action in the red ankle band. It's Jackson Joy of Ohio. And oh my goodness, nice little snap go behind. He goes up 3-0 early in this match. Out of bounds. Jackson Joy's opponent, green ankle band on bottom. That's Melvin Miller, freshman, Bishop McCourt High School in Pennsylvania. Jackson Joy gonna let Miller go. He gets the escape. Joy looking for that go behind again, and he's gonna get it. 6-1. And these are coming quickly for Joy. He's gonna let Miller go, look for another one, and from a snap position, Miller, wow, shot as they go out of bounds. Nice job, Jackson Joy, to the single leg. Joy taking Miller towards the out of bounds. Miller now circles. Drag attempt from Joy. Another drag attempt there from Jackson Joy. Shot, Joy. Miller moving towards the out of bounds. He's got Joy's back there, and Jackson Joy circles in. Turns and faces.
Short time, you got to attack. Melvin, you keep one here at the end.
10 seconds left. You can hear Miller's coaches asking him to work for a quick takedown here at the end of the period, and going to settle for the 2 escapes. So 6-2 lead, Jackson Joy after the first period. Caution goes against Miller. First one. Claw and a spiral attempt there for Joy. Miller fighting that bottom hand, now fighting the top hand as well. Jackson Joy making Miller carry his weight, bumping him forward. Miller turns and faces. Wow, Jackson Joy. Well, ankle picked attempt. Stall warning against Miller on the edge there too, and Joy still trying to work on this, finish it in bounds. Miller working towards the out of bounds. Miller fighting that wrist, doesn't want Joy to collect that second foot, and they're gonna roll out of bounds. Ankle pick attempt there again for Joy, but Miller had that wrist this time, slowed him down. Underhook, Joy, and they're gonna go out of bounds. 42 seconds left in the second period. Miller to his low single. Can he finish in bounds? Joy fighting to get out of bounds. Miller gonna try to pull him in bounds here, and he's close to it. There's the takedown. 3 points. Melvin Miller ties this match. 3 escapes and now a takedown for Melvin Miller. 15 seconds left in the second. The end of this period is going to be critical. And Melvin Miller with a caution. And was that his third caution? Third caution is going to be a point. Jackson Joy now 7-6 lead. If Joy can get out in this end of this period, that'd be huge. And Miller trying to follow, he can't do it. Jackson Joy out. 8-6 lead now for Jackson Joy. This is a great match. Melvin Miller, just a freshman, number 6 in the country already. Jackson Joy, number 4. You see these top 10 matches all the time at Super 32. It's crazy. Joy's gonna go bottom. Miller goes neutral, and it's 9-6, but Miller's still within a takedown of tying this up.
You be the hunter, you get after it. Yes. Get his legs.
Miller proved in that second period he can take Jackson Joy down.
Let's go, Melvin. Melvin, hands on. Hands on.
Drag Joy.
Push his hands down.
Joy trying to run to that double, and underhook for Miller on the edge. Miller looking for the ankle, and they're coming right at us. They're out of bounds. Shot attempt. Jackson Joy, and there's that drag. Go behind Tim, and Miller gets the takedown. 9-9. The freshman ties it up. He's going to cut him and look for another takedown. They're out of bounds. Miller in on the leg. Can Miller pull this in? Can he finish? And they're out of bounds. Joy into the table. Minute 12 left. Jackson Joy already looking at the clock. There is so much time left. This Bishop McCourt freshman trying to make even more of a name for himself before the official high school season has begun, and he could do it with a big win here. 10-9 though. Jackson Joy just winning in the fundamentals. Miller giving up that escape at the end of the second. Miller giving up that caution, but he has put himself in a position to pull an upset. Shot attempt there. Joy driving towards out of bounds. There's a shot. Miller in on the leg. Can he finish? Joy trying to work for a scramble. Miller close to getting that other leg. Close to the out of bounds. And Joy turns the other way. Miller trying to drag him in. 28 seconds left. Melvin Miller adjusts. Jackson Joy spins out. They're out of bounds. 23 seconds left. Fleeing the mat. Fleeing the mat is a penalty. It's going to be 10-10. Joy's coach is asking for an explanation, but the call was not stalling. The call was fleeing the mat. That's a penalty point. 10-10, 23 seconds left.
Get the leg. Get to the leg.
Joy looks for the shot. Down block, Miller, 15 seconds left. Arm drag, Jackson Joy, close to the go behind Miller. Keeps a finger on the leg, and wow, out of bounds. 11 to go. Jackson Joy was so close to that go behind. Just a finger on the knee for Miller kept him in the position. Miller looks at the clock, 2 seconds, and we're going to try to settle this in overtime. Put a minute on the clock. First point scores.
Don't hang. Don't hang. Keep your hands. Keep moving. Only one.
50 seconds left. And there's a nice go behind on the shot. Melvin Miller in overtime takes out number 4, Jackson Joy. This Bishop McCourt freshman is for real. He's entered the semifinals in Super 32.
Incredible 44-pound semifinal here, the 2023 Super 32 Challenge. We got Melvin Miller out of Pennsylvania. He's in the red and black singlet, red ankle band. We get a stalemate. Taking on Brogan Tucker, the black singlet, green ankle band out of Ohio. Miller, just a freshman for Bishop McCourt, ranked number 6 in the country, but he came out of a huge sudden victory win in his quarterfinal over number 4 Jackson Joy to get to this semi. Brogan Tucker, an honorable mention in national rankings at 145 pounds. He picked up a win over number 11 Bo Hickman, a big comeback, won that one 12-11 in his quarterfinal. So both these guys with clutch comeback victories in the quarters. Nice little ankle pick for Miller, now dropping to the double leg. Tucker feeding him hips. Miller looking to come up big now. Seatbelt wizard position, now picks the far ankle. Is Miller, and he picks up the takedown to go up 3-0. Nice shove there by Miller, sticking with it. After Tucker was holding him off that double leg attempt. They're gonna go out of bounds with 33 to go in the first. Miller with the lead, 3-0. Miller was a 16U Fargo champion this summer. He's pretty dominant out in Fargo. Tucker's looking to roll to get out. Tucker, number 84 in the class of 2025. So Miller's looking to ride this one out. Take his 3-0 lead to the second. That will do it for the first. Miller's choice to start the second. He's going to go down. Up to his feet is Miller. Tucker looking for the return. Able to bring him back. He's got to be careful with that little cutback. That he gave up a penalty point in his quarterfinal late. That return. If you leave both feet, cut him backwards, it's an illegal return. Miller rolls out of bounds, gets a restart with 1:40 to go in the second. Miller up to his feet right away, then goes switch attempt, another switch attempt. Gets his escape to go up 4-0. Miller, a little bit of an awkward stance, but he's really slick. Moves well. Tucker with the front headlock. He's going to drive Miller out of bounds. The restart with 1:16 to go in the second. Shot, re-attack on the go-behind for Miller. He's close to the takedown. There it is. Extends his lead to 7-0. He looks real good, man. Under a minute to go in the second. Freshman turning some heads here. It might have been a caution there for Miller. They're going to let it go. Tucker comes back into him. Miller following down on the leg. High flyer attempt for Tucker. It's close to giving up near fall. A little bit of a leg lace position here for Miller. He's going to let it go. Realizes this is not freestyle season just yet. Tough crossface here for Miller. Gets Tucker broken back down flat. 10 to go in the second. I'll do it for period number 2. It'll be Tucker's choice to start the third. He's going to go neutral. Mentioned Tucker, he had a big comeback win in his quarterfinal. This would be an even bigger one. He goes elbow off to the ankle pick. Gonna get a return to get the takedown. Miller staying up though. Big mat return for Tucker. He picks up the takedown. Make it 7-3 now. Tucker's corner telling him to cut him. So they're over by the edge. He's just wasting clock here. Miller still with a toe in bounds. A couple more seconds tick off. 1:21 to go. And Tucker, I'm cutting him. Looks like he's electing to stay on top though. Interesting choice. He trails by 4. Miller up to his feet, gonna get the escape right away though, make it 8-3. Tucker's gonna need 2 more takedowns. Tie this one. Inside knee pull attempt for Tucker. Another shot, re-attack though for Miller. He's on a single leg. Shin wizard for Tucker. So we tick under a minute to go. Passing the ankle, rolling through is Tucker on a kind of a bad spot. We call potentially dangerous. $50 to go here in the third. Tucker's got to push. So we saw though, he starts diving at legs. Miller really good on the re-attacks. Miller taking himself towards the edge, controlling that elbow. Tucker looking to dive, got that near ankle, trying to reach the far one. Miller's got 2 hands on his left hand though, preventing him from getting to it. Now Tucker gets the far ankle. Wasn't able to secure the takedown though. First warning on Miller. Tucker keeps pulling it on. Miller drops down to this leg. 15 to go. We're over by the edge again. Now Miller just in on the leg. Over by the edge. Short time to go. Tucker goes for it. Not gonna happen. It's gonna be an 11-3 final for Melvin Miller, the freshman out of Pennsylvania. He's headed to the finals at 144 pounds. He's looked impressive, man. He's gonna take on the
4
winner.
pounds, and Melvin Miller has been one of the stories of this tournament. There he is in the blue singlet, red ankle band. He's taking on your 2-seed Cam Catcherbone in the green ankle bands.
Yep. And I think a really interesting storyline of this tournament, Bishop McCourt's 3 high seeds that were here. Jax Forrest, Super 32 champion. Bo Bassett, Super 32 champion. Now, and as we say that, Bo Bassett walks right across our table in front of us. Melvin Miller now with the opportunity to match his teammates and do the same thing, but this time as a freshman.
Melvin Miller, 144 pounds, and man, you see him just kind of spin move to get out of just Catcherbone holding his wrist. I mean, the guy, he does some smooth things effortlessly, and there's one of them.
He'll get to a leg attack, but Catcherbone, who's looked super good all weekend, has done a really good job of not only getting to his offense, but when someone does start to get in on his legs or into position, he's good about clearing hips, clearing the leg, whatever the case may be, and getting back to his standard position. And right there, he did it again, the second time after that drag by.
Melvin Miller has been hitting beautiful drags, crazy misdirection stuff all weekend long, and it looks like he's putting no effort into it, even though he clearly is.
Yeah.
It looks like he's not, and that's what makes this guy really fun to watch.
And a guy like him that is as shifty as him, and as we say that, But a guy as shifty as him, I almost feel like it's the toughest type of guy to game plan for. Because you may know exactly what they're thinking, and as we say that, he gets in onto a leg attack. Has both legs trapped, no takedown given yet. Finally it is, there's the takedown. And Melvin Miller will go up 3-0 in this one.
Uh-oh, he's looking for a cradle, not able to get it.
Able to get it, but it looked like Catrabone's hand momentarily slipped on that band that was there. And we'll clear to a fresh start here. About 8 seconds left in the period. But as I was saying, when a guy's that shifty and that smooth in his movements, it's really difficult to game plan for, especially on your feet. As Miller will get ready to mount here and get on top to start the last couple seconds of this first period. Catrabone looks Granby, one swipe.
And that's going to do it for the first period. Melvin Miller, by the way, not completely under the radar. I mean, this guy came in as a freshman ranked 6th in the country, but he did take out number 4, Jackson Joy, in an absolutely phenomenal quarterfinal match. If you haven't watched that, you're going to need to. He had to come from behind there, and it was a super, super fun match. But now here he is in the finals with a 3-0 lead over Michigan commit Cam Catrabone.
The Wolverines are getting a stud in Cam Catrabone for sure. But I think not to say question, but the thing for Catrabone here is on bottom. He's got to find space earlier, especially looking for the Granby. I mean, my Instagram says it all, Granby master. I'm a guy that loves a good Granby roll. And he got a kind of shanky one off there, but sometimes you got to be a little bit better about clearing your hip space.
Weird grimace there from
I
Melvin
noticed
Miller.
that too.
He thumbs up to the corner, says he's fine. 3-1 Melvin Miller's lead with minute 35 in the second.
Maybe concerned about stepping on one of the coaches or someone cornerman's foot there momentarily, but minute 30 left in the second period.
Miller has looked kind of outsized in a lot of these matches this weekend too. Doesn't look like he's cutting as much as some of these guys.
And I think in a lot of cases, maintaining weight over cutting weight, I feel like the guy maintaining weight is most of the time going to feel a whole heck of a lot better come match time, especially on a long day like this.
See that drag
onto the low ankle attack. Catrabone, oh, momentarily there, Catrabone kind of worked all the way back around to that overhook where we've seen him this weekend, and especially in the quarters and in the semis, get a lot of offensive attacks off of from that overhook. Just under a minute now here in the second period. Miller up 3-1.
Catrabone sitting at number 7 in the rankings.
At a Williamsville North High School in New York.
Still just a junior. Miller, that shot again, and now they're going towards the out of bounds. 30 seconds to go.
Catrabone may look to try to push that elbow down and get around, doesn't, and we'll get a fresh start with 25 to go in the third. .15 seconds to go here in this third period.
Nice fake there from Melvin Miller, and this match to me has really been dictated by Miller.
Which is surprising to say, being the age difference between the two. You can imagine, in theory, Catrabone, been in high school longer, a little bit more physically mature, you might be able to argue, might be able to dictate positionally where the match goes a little more, but that is surely not the case in this one, as Miller goes into the third with a 3-1 lead.
Catrabone has tools on top. We'll see if he's able to implement them. Right now, Miller up to the mat, and Catrabone, look at that, rolls with a tilt to go out of bounds.
Still in here, Miller keeping that left hand in. Again, thinking about the clock, you might be able to think, whether he's already thinking about that or not is a question of itself, but for sure something to keep in mind, the clock now with Catrabone down 2, but as well by the same token, you cut him and give him 1, it's a 3-point lead, takedown ties it.
He was thinking about keeping his appendages in bounds related to the clock, then Catrabone got in a better position, was trying to keep his feet in bounds to work for a tilt. Minute 26 left.
You gotta wonder how long till Catrabone in his corner start thinking about letting Miller up and finding a takedown.
I'm curious. It looks a little like he's tenderizing him on bottom. If he can get that wrist and get him broken down like he did on the edge of the mat, I think he may try to work for that tilt. And Bishop McCourt corner pointing out the clock is not running.
Clock didn't start there. We're gonna probably have to run some clock off here after they go out of bounds. Gotta wonder here. We're gonna be under a minute for sure here at this point.
I think the official's gonna 10 seconds, so it's gonna be 57 seconds on the clock. Catrabone's corner arguing they want to make the case that the clock was running, but it wasn't.
No, for sure it was not.
57 seconds.
Unless you count 108, 108, 108. But beyond that, we'll get a restart here. Big return there by Catrabone. He's been super tough on top all weekend. 45 on the clock, though. You gotta begin to question, is there a time to let him up? And now with the stall to Miller, it might even be better to do that now.
Yeah, first stall call there against Melvin Miller, and Miller's so good just staying in bounds.
And look at Miller holding the hand there of Catrabone for a handful of seconds, no pun intended.
22 seconds left. Catrabone, is he gonna find it?
Catrabone's made his bed now. He's got it. He probably doesn't have enough time to cut him and find something, so probably gonna have to find maybe a quick tilt here. Maybe jam hard, get to a bar or wrist, find a 2-on-1. Saw him earlier in the day go spiral ride and drop to a wrist, so maybe here.
They're signaling tight waist and half, and he goes for it. Miller, though, turns in, and look at this!
Only one swipe!
Catrabone had the right idea. He's still got 6 seconds to work.
Gonna look, tilt and roll! Almost in bounds.
Got a little highlight out of it, though, and Miller looked a little dazed, then looked at his corner and saw they were clapping for him. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm still good. 3 seconds to go. Catrabone is going to try something.
Catrabone's going to go to the feet here. What is he?
It's going to be 4-3. Yeah, what's the go-to? We'll find out.
We got to find out. What is it? Punch a hook? Not, ooh! You almost wonder, momentarily there, hooking the foot almost hurt him there.
Either way, it's Melvin Miller getting the win, the freshman from Bishop McCourt, 4-1 in the Super 32 finals over number 7 Cam Catrabone. And Melvin Miller writes his name in the Super 32 history books.
And Bishop McCourt will go 3